Good morning, Richard Eckley here. Happy Tuesday morning to you. We're on a Tuesday, so on a Wealth Tuesday on your 4 keys to a healthier, happy you. And life is about cycles. You all know that life is about cycles. I mean, there's the seasons come and go, and if you're lucky, you can live through more cycles and get more age. You have more wisdom and more knowledge about what's happened before, and you've obviously lived through a lot of cycles before. I mean, like currently this where we're at the moment, like heading towards recession, they say, and things are terrible with inflation going up and strikes going on and fuel prices going on. But if you're lucky to get some age, you've often lived through it before. And I remember back in the 78, 79. There we had the Iranian war, which caused all the fuel prices to go up. So then, of course, when the fuel prices go up, the prices of all products and services go up because everyone has to pass the price on to the customer. And then there were strikes because the government said that certain government industries weren't getting enough money to cover the cost of inflation. So they wanted higher pay rises. So then they were going on strike. I remember the rubbish men went on strike for a couple of weeks. Literally, your rubbish was just left on the streets for a few weeks. The firemen went on strike, and so they had to call the army in to back the firemen up. There was just all strikes going on. The cost of inflation was going up, and just the fuel prices were going up, and the strikes is very similar to how it is today. But this was back in 78, 79, and it was called the winter of discontent because you had bad weather with the winter as well, some storms coming along, and all this going on, and people were thinking, how the heck are we going to get through this? We can't cope with this. How are we going to do it? But then along came the 1980s, which was a boom time, and everyone again had good times in the boom time. So you do have cycles of life that keep coming through, and in history it's carried on all the through, and it's going to carry on in the future as well. So it's realizing, okay, then this is just another cycle of life. We're going to have good times and bad times at the moment. We're going through this moment of possible recession is heading towards, or might be in it sort of thing. They're not quite sure yet with the way inflation goes. So it's realizing, okay, then this is going to happen. It's happened before. It's going to happen again. So try not to get too worried about it if you can. But just think, okay, what can I personally do myself, for myself and my family? What can I cut back on, first of all, to help me reduce the costs? What can I look at to actually make cutbacks? And how can I start to earn more money? Possibly have to get an extra job or do some extra hours or learn to get a promotion. It's up to us to think, okay, then what can I do to cut things back and to earn more money? The only way people try and say, oh, I want to make money. But you can't make money. You have to earn money. So it's thinking, how can you earn extra money to actually cover the extra bills? And once you've done that, it puts you in control of the situation. And when you're in control of a situation, you don't get so stressed about it because you think, okay, I'm in control. I need to do this, this, and this. And you're giving yourself a plan to work towards to get over the situation. But if you just think of it, oh my God, it's just too much. There's fuel prices, there's energy prices, there's food, everything's going up. I can't cope with it. Then you not get yourself in control. Just thinking, okay, then it's time for me to control the situation, reduce whatever expenses I can reduce, and increase my earnings whatever I can increase, and get through it. And don't worry, we'll get through the cycle again, and we'll come up to the side, and then we're back to normality again, and off we go again for the next cycle of going up and down, up and down. That's just normality. It's part of life. The cycle of life is in emotions, as well as finances, as well as seasons, all areas. There's always cycles going through and round and round. So there we are. So try not to worry about it and just think, okay, what can I do to help myself cut back on my costs and earn some more money and get through this financial crisis? There we are. Have yourself a good one. All the best for now.